Hello, hi, it's Liz here, and today I'm going to use my new stamp set. I know that I'm downsizing, but you know, you've got to treat yourself, and I saw these and they're from Elizabeth Craft Designs Planner Essential Stamps, and this one is CS340 Travels from the Past. And you get this nice big stamp set, and you get a die that cuts out this young lady, this young aviator. And that's what caught my eye. They've got a Facebook group, and I was seeing all these creations using the stamp sets have got different people. I think it's called Favourite Humans, the kind of overall kind of name, and they've got one which looks like a nurse and one that looks like a Frida Kahlo figure. Kahlo, is that right? Frida, you know, the artist. And then you get all the little bits that kind of match the image. So this one is kind of travel. Yeah, Sydney, bucket list, tourist, and some numbers, none of airmail. So, and I just thought it was really cool. It was out of stock everywhere, but I put my name down in the Sir Stamp-A-Lot. It was out of stock in the UK. You could have gotten it in the US or in Europe, but the postage was really expensive, and I just settled myself, put my name down in Sir Stamp-A-Lot, and they emailed me the other week saying it was back in stock, and I just immediately bought it. So that's the stamp set I'm going to use. I'll just put that over there just now, and I thought I would decorate this old airmail envelope. It's already split open, and I thought it would make a grand wee pocket for my bigger journal, this quite tall journal, and I thought if I made a pocket it would go on one of the pages and I could keep something safe in the pocket. It's quite fascinating because it's addressed to Glasgow Modern Languages Building, and it comes from Hawaii, and it's got a little letter in it, and it's all typed up. It's not that old, 1997, and it's about a girl by the look of it writing to the professor in the Modern Languages Building. So we'll just keep that tucked in there. I got this in a bundle in the from the charity shop, in this old stamp album, and it actually came, once I realised and got it home, it actually came with a little bundle of envelopes and bits and bobs. Yeah, so that's quite cool. So a couple of first day issues, and it's still got quite a lot of stamps in it to be used, well, for me to use, and I'll also enjoy using these pages as pages in a journal. So that was quite a good buy. I can't remember how much it was, but I know that it wasn't expensive because I wouldn't have bought it had it been expensive. So let's do some stamping to decorate this and add this young lady. So I have my Adirondack Earth Tones Denim. Simon Says Stamp Lipstick Red. I thought I would pick up the red and blue from the envelope, and I've also just got my black, and I think we will stamp this. Oh, I thought that would have come off easier given I've already used this. Right, let's do this. Put that to the side as well. I've got my acrylic block, and I'm just going to stamp on a coloured piece of, got some paper here. Just use this, and I think it's better if you're not going to colour. I'm not going to colour her in, so stamping on paper or card with a bit of a tinge of colour is, I think, better than leaving it plain white. Or you could use plain white and maybe just brush some ink over it, some paler brown or beigey colour or something. So we'll just pop her on there and give her a good push and hope she doesn't mind. Now I'm not going to use the die, there's a matching die. I'm just going to quickly cut round it because it's actually quite easy to cut round, and it means I can stay with you rather than put the video off and go to my die cut machine. Right, grand. So we're done with that. And yes, quite easy just to go around the edge here. So I just went through, I had prepped all for my video, and then I always just give hubby the nod. I say, right, I'm closing the door now on the room, and that's me going to switch the camera on. He's like, oh right, I didn't realise you were going to be ready as quick. I've ordered a delivery from Greg's. Greg's is the baker. He had a voucher, and he's ordered some sausage rolls and pasties and things for the freezer for future, because he had this voucher to use up. And he says, so the door will buzz, and I'm like, well, that's okay, I'll let you off. He says, well, I've bought you a donut. I'm like, well, I'll get it when I've stopped filming. So you can think when I've stopped filming this video that I'm going to have a nice big mug of tea and a donut. A wee treat, a wee Sunday afternoon treat. And I'm just kind of making up the bottom here. There. So that's easy. If you don't have a die cut machine, like I've got a, what do you call it, a big shot. If you don't have one of them, then it's easy enough to cut out. Right, so I was thinking we would maybe put her down here, because I want this to be the pocket, and I'm kind of wanting to keep this address kind of still, you know, in view, so that we can see who it was addressed to originally. So we'll just leave that slightly to the side there, and let's stamp out some bits. So we'll stamp this, and I'm going to stamp this on maybe, we'll use up this and then we'll maybe go into that, just so that they're not completely white in the background. So we'll just do some stamping. So stamp out really well, and we'll do this. And I'm just going to cut them all out, so it doesn't matter that we're stamping them all. I've already had a go with these stamps, and I'm just sticking to the same colour that I had them before. So I think that's all the red ones. The fact that these clear stamps get discoloured although you could properly wash them and use stamp cleaner, but I'm not really one for cleaning my stamps, and it's never done them any harm. They will get discoloured, but it won't change the way they work at all. I'm going to do 2 of these. I do love these sets where everything just is so easy. Everything goes together. It's all themed up. Will that squeeze in there? Yes, it will. Right, so let's see if that's enough bits and bobs to collage up. So we're done for now with the ink and the acrylic block, and let's just cut round. These super easy, they're all pretty much square-ish. We'll just make this a wee odd shape. Adds a little bit of interest. Right, a circle. We'll just turn the paper. Right, what else have we got? These airmails. So there's a big hoo-ha here. Taylor Swift is here. And although she's not in Glasgow, it's Edinburgh she is. I mean, it's only 45 minutes or so in the car to Edinburgh from here. And so the buses and the trains and the places are all full of the young girls dressed in glitter and getting super excited. Going to see Taylor Swift. I'm not of an age where I'm a fan, but you know, I can get that she must have something. She seems a good entertainer. I watched some of the concert on it was on Disney, I think, and we watched a bit of it just to see, you know, what's all the hype here. And I can get that, you know, it's a show that that she puts on, you know, all the costume changes and everything. And I guess if I was of that way inclined. Now let's see how we can just start to maybe layer up and play around. We'll maybe put these airmails side by side up here, and I want to kind of keep that Now this is just where we will find that there will be a place for things. It's just finding that place. I'm not entirely sure. I quite like to see this airmail and these wee stripes. So I'm thinking we'll maybe just put that there and put everything else at the top. Bear with. I quite like that there because it just elongates. Oh, there's a word for a Sunday. It just kind of elongates her little group, and that's 1, 2, that's 3 things there. And then maybe we'll put that sandwiched in between, and that makes a wee group there. And we'll add this to this. Properly layer that up like that. Right, I think I found it. What do I think? Yeah. Okay, so let's stick them down. I'm just going to use my glue and reach in for the glue book. So it's now, this move just seems to, you must think, oh, this is the house move is just taking forever, and it does feel like that. But we're now down to 4 weeks. The move is in 4 weeks' time. And I think maybe what I'll do is give you a wee separate video each week, counting down the 4 weeks, showing you the state of the crafty room. That one wasn't next, this one's next. Getting packed up, and then the boxes and how I've organised it. What do you think? I think maybe people would, well, I know if it was me, I would quite like to see how somebody was getting organised, I think. And yeah, so I think maybe what I'll do is a wee quick midweek video, week 4, week 3, week 2, week 1, and off we go video. And I think that might, I'm just going to move that up a wee bit. I want it just about there. Right, and then this is to go just here. Yeah, that's a nice little cluster there. And then let's just, whoops, take this page off and glue up these 3 pieces. Oh, there's the front door. I think hubby must have been watching for the Greg's guy coming, rather than have him press the buzzer. He's probably been standing at the window just watching for him, bless. I says, oh, he says, but it's only going to be a buzz. And I'm like, I know it'll be fine. I'll just explain to the viewers that it's a delivery and it'll be fine. And then he's maybe thought about it and thought, oh, I'll just go out and wait for the guy. Right. Now the question is, do we want to ink around the edges or anything like that? Or do we want to add some stitches? If I added stitches, it would be round on top of the blue and red, and I'm not sure, and I'd need to not stitch round here. I'm not sure that I want black stitching on top of the blue and red. Let's find a spot in the journal which is filling up. I just put random stickers in whenever I got this postcard, when I bought something, 10% off. That's the barras, that's the opening to the metal gate around the barras. You get these stickers at all the coffee shops. Each trendy coffee shop has stickers that you can pick up. Here's me and my scooter. I had a little Honda scooter when I was a teenager. I loved it. Now let's see if we can find a spot. That might be quite nice there, actually, because it's just exactly the right height for that. That was what we did last week, and I've popped a little brochure, Straven, 60 things to see and do in Straven. We were in Straven a few weeks ago. It's a little village about 15 minutes from us, and it's got nice little gift shops and things. This is our favourite coffee shop just now, French Monkey. Right, let's see. Is there another tall? Yes, here's a tall thing. Now, do I want to cover up those photographs? Right, so it has to be this. What's it? Right, no, there's nothing there. Let's see, I think here. I think that will be the place that it will go. And I can keep some bits and bobs in beside the letter that came with the envelope. So what do you think? I think it's a really cool stamp set. Loving it. And it's one that you don't need to colour if you don't want to. You could add like a little bit of colour. Maybe I could have, if I had thought I wanted to do colour, it would be red and blue this time, just to match the red and blue theme. But I think I'm happy with leaving it plain. Yeah. Okay, so thanks for joining me today. I'll take my photograph for the video, and then I'll get that stuck in, and I'll find a tag or something to pop into it, or a journaling card. I've got plenty pre-made ones in my box, and I might write something on it just to finish it off. I love when you open things up and you find wee things. I had forgotten I had been at that fabric shop. Okay, so that's me. Thanks for joining me today. If you've enjoyed the video, a thumbs up would be great, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.